This is the house that Kamurai built. Time to get started.
We all have good days, and we have bad days. This is not one of my better days. I got started in a good mood. Dealt with some feminist activists this morning on Twitter, and it's just, I don't even know why I try. It's hard to stomach some of that nonsense because it just feels like I'm being yelled at, and then if you try to explain to them their works, saying that it's more about the woman's perspective of the situation, they don't regard the male's situation on the work that they created. More pointedly in the delivery for me, because it's not delivered correctly. It may legally state this, this, and this, but that doesn't mean that it feels that way when you read it. The same way, like, I was sitting on a subway station listening to my iPod. I sat down in an available seat. Maybe the girl next to me felt threatened or violated, or maybe I smelled like her abusive father. I don't know. But that's a situation where most feminists would say that she's in the right to be offended, and I'm actually with her. It's like, yeah, she has the right to be offended. I still didn't do anything wrong in that scenario, but hey, it's what it is. But to have someone argue with you when they're like, hey, this is how this makes me feel, and they tell you you're wrong, drives me insane. It's just depressive and draining, and not happy with the job. Not happy with a lot of things, and I've had some forced reflection over the past year, especially regarding YouTube. A smarter man would probably just quit and put it all behind him, but hell, but I actually kind of enjoy this. I enjoy the process. I like coming up with an idea to talk and see how it comes out, and go through some editing, and I actually like the whole process of video making. Don't get me wrong, there's some parts that's work, and that's fine. I've had people ask me, well, if that's hard, why do you do it? And you're like, well, why would I do something that's easy all the time? You don't get anything out of it. It's not my perspective on how I like to do things. It's just, looking back on the past year, I feel really depressed about it. It doesn't feel like I had a very good experience with it, but it got me to where I am. So, like, on one hand, I have to be thankful that I'm to the point where I've gotten. On the other hand, it's a lot of stupid shit that happened, and not happy about any of that. And it's left me with a scar or two of issues, and fuck it, as long as I can actually sleep at night, I'm gonna have to just live with whatever it is and just adapt my life and my mentality more so to whatever it is that lets me get by. I don't care about any of that as it pertains to my current life, really. It's just the idea that it could be happening at any time, and you don't know. Because you don't. People are liars, and they put up nice fronts. Doesn't give you anything. There's nothing to distinguish friend from enemy there, but in the end, your enemy is your enemy. You survive, or you don't, and you move past it. This is a useless rambling. It's very depressive, so dislike this if it got you down. But I use this for an outlet. This is for me. I really don't care if anyone else sees it. And I needed a medium to express this, even if I probably am holding back a little bit. But I can go be sad the rest of the day somewhere else. Probably while I'm doing chores, because I'm perpetually behind on every feels like. Lived my entire life running to catch up. I don't like that that's bred into me. Maybe that's one of the other things I've got to change over the next year, because swing this in any positive direction at all. That is something I want to do. I want to get one last show off the ground. I gotta get this travel footage out of the way. I want to fix my body a little bit. Hopefully by next summer. And I want to get my schedule back on track. I want to have a job that I don't want to leave all the time. I want to better a lot of things. And as long as I don't have to take medication to do it, I'm really open to a lot of things. But I think I'm going to have to live somewhere else. I'm going to have to work at a job I can stand. I think I'm going to have to, over the next year, get one of the 3 games that are all but ready, tested properly and out. Just so it's on the market, so I can say, like, hey, I made this, it's out there, you can get it if you want. And that will be a thing, hopefully, a year. You can do a lot in a year, you can do a lot in a month, you can do a lot in a day if you have the whole day to dedicate towards it. So, this seems like a reasonable goal. It's good to remind yourself of hope, that light at the end of the tunnel. But, I'm gonna get to work on some stuff and hopefully find a couple solutions I need to get those ideas the rest of the way. Editing. Lots of editing in my future. Alright, that's it for me. I'm Kamurai. If you don't like me, fucking bite me.
If you want to see anything else we're up to, go ahead and click the annotations and they'll take you to our other channels.